What's up, everyone? My name is Swift Edge, and welcome to The Colossus is Coming. We take control of an unnamed protagonist, and we uncover the mystery of a Colossus through various cassette tapes. And I am very worried that I'm going to get stomped at the end of this game. I'm afraid of a gigantic creature just whoom right on my head. So, you know what? Let's find out if that's actually going to happen. Let's begin. Come on. Tell me. By the way, if you're new around here, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Click the bell so you get notified of my next video. You can always change your mind later. A Fire Games production. Ooh, we're doing the credits right now. We're going to do a nice introduction. We're going to do a nice cinematic. What are we going to do here? Based on the music of Auric Echoes. Oh, it's based on music. Sweet. That means the music's going to be humming in my ears. Oh, this is nice. The Colossus is Coming, an interactive expansion to the Auric Echoes album. This is nice. There's a grandfather clock right here. Got a statue over here. Oh no. Got a gramophone. Not the gramophone. Anything but the gramophone. You're not gonna move, are you? You're not gonna, like, slap me across the face? I have a bad feeling. I don't know why. Can I play anything? Can I find any? Does anyone have tapes? I'm pressing. I'm pressing on stuff. Oh, hey. Maybe it's better if I actually were to look around a little bit more, like, on the ground. Let me play that. Let me hear what you got to say.
It's coming. Play the tapes.
I thought that's what I was doing. I thought that's what I needed to do. Okay, so when you say Colossus, are you meaning, like, size of Titans from God of War or Shadow of the Colossus? I need a reference point for how screwed I am when this thing gets over here. When this thing finds me. Oh, look at that. Found a tape. Am I gonna get worse for me? That is beautiful. That is just wonderful. Tape number 2. I got 3 more to go after this. Yeah, clear your throat.
I was going for a walk the other day. It was nice out. It was a little bit cold, but not too bad.
Nice butt.
But on the walk, I came across the figure, maybe 20 feet away from me. He was really skinny, slender, just super tall.
That moved, I just realized.
He was wearing all black, his eyes were kind of sunken in, and he seemed like he was hurt. Not like a physical hurt.
Get the butt out of the way.
He was all hunched over looking at the ground. I yelled out to see if I can get his name, see if he was feeling okay, but there was no response. He didn't say anything, he didn't actually really acknowledge I was there, he just kept staring at the ground. So we stood there about 20 feet between us. Seemed like a while. Not actually quite sure. I don't remember much. Then the weird thing happened. He just started walking towards me. There was no provocation. He just started walking quite slowly. That, especially for a man of his stature. He didn't look up to see me. He didn't make eye contact. He just kept walking.
Oh no.
I got this strange sense of unease, dread.
Why is it doing that?
I'm not sure why, but I just turned around and started to run.
Oh, I would.
I knew I had to get as far
I'm gone.
from whatever this person was as I could. So I started running, and I felt like I was running fast. So I turned around to look at the figure, expecting to see something chasing me. But what I saw was just him walking. He didn't match my pace. He wasn't running after me. He just looked at the ground and kept walking. So I looked away. And I kept running.
Okay. Okay, thank you for hurting my ears at the end there. So we have this kind of painted picture of the guy being very scared, and I would be scared. And the... oh, gosh. Oh, you're over there. Why are things moving around here? I don't like it. We got a wheelchair here? How did we get here, by the way? I don't know how I feel about all this, man. So, it was like he wasn't really paying heed to the guy that's recorded his voice. It's as if he had no interest, but he was still going towards him. But there was this, like, I could really care about catching up to you. Maybe it was the thought of, I will get to you. I'm starting to notice certain things in his little pit area, and I, quite frankly, hate it. Don't like this. What's gonna change now?
I don't exactly remember how long I'd run for, but it had to have been at least a half hour.
Oh, jeez.
I was really tired. I had to stop, and I came upon an old man. He was sitting on a bench. He looked really peaceful and content. I asked him if I could join him sitting down, and he said yeah. So I sat next to the old man, and he asked me why I was running. And I told him. And he said that was a really silly reason to be running. I didn't really say anything back.
You'd be in that situation.
He turned and told me not to be scared. I told him I'd do my best. We sat there for a while without talking. Eventually he says, "Hey kid." And I say, "Yeah." He says, "Do you see that over there?" And he raises his arm and points out a finger at nothing. And I say, "No, I don't." He relaxes and says, "Oh, never mind then." I just put my head down confused. I sat there and thought for a minute or two. But then I realized, I never actually got the guy's name. So I looked up and started to ask, but, I mean, like, just like that, the man was gone. I didn't know what to do at that point. So I just got up and started running again.
Oh, there's a lot more bones here now. There's a lot more bones here now. Why'd it get dark? Yo, I be out. I'm dipping. I'm out. Like, I'm freaking gone, dude. I'd be out of this hell pit right away. My lord. Why would you still sit here and listen?
At a point, it felt like I was running with more force than I ever have in my entire life.
I don't like this.
My stomach burned, my chest felt like a drum.
I want a bone as a weapon.
Single step, I was packing down the dirt, throwing clouds behind me. I just couldn't stop. The momentum was too much. But no matter how fast I ran, it was always just walking. Anytime I turned my head, anytime I closed my eyes, he somehow gained ground. No matter what kind of lead I had, or thought I had, whenever I looked back, he was right there. So I just stopped looking, and I kept running. I had to keep moving.
No.
One foot, then the other.
Some of the tree line is starting to become visible, and I don't like that, dude. Oh, no. No. No, get out of here. No, please don't. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. So, okay, now there's like a fourth skull here. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you help me? Please? So this thing is just gaining ground. Every time this guy can't do nothing.
Tired than you could ever imagine. My heart was pounding. My chest felt like it was on fire. I just had to stop, catch my breath. I bent over, rested my hands on my knees. I was starting to feel a bit cold out. I pushed off from my knees and stared straight up. Then I turned around. The figure was still there, about 20 feet from me. He was still walking really slowly towards me. But I couldn't really bring myself to run anymore. I just stared at him as he walked up to me. But about 3 feet away from me, he just stopped. We made eye contact for a moment or two. His face was a lot softer than I remember. After that moment or two, the figure squatted down. He sat on the ground, his long legs crisscrossed. I followed him.
Hmm.
We just sat there, looking at each other. And then he looked at me, and he said, you know you don't have to run from me, right?
Oh, he's not
His
violent?
voice was a lot lighter than I expected.
He's
and
nice?
I said, yeah. He asked me if I was scared, and I said, yeah.
Yeah?
And then he asked me why. I thought for a moment. I just told him I didn't know. He told me that was okay, but that I really didn't have to be worried. And I said I know. He was really nice to talk to. We sat there for another moment or two, silent. Then the figure stood up, and I followed right behind him. He told me he'd be back to see me again someday, and I asked him when. He stopped, thought for a second, before turning back and simply responding with, someday. I said, okay. Then he turned to leave, but before he could, I stopped him. Excuse me, sir, I asked. I never did quite catch your name. He turned back to me, and then he told me. Then he carried on his way. I watched his tall frame disappear into the distance.
What was his name?
Until I was there all alone.
My mic was muted for some reason.
I stood for a moment to take in the cold air. Then I figured I didn't really have much to be out there for anymore. So I turned around, and I walked home.
Is this a misleading situation right here? Am I actually okay? Is this just becoming eerie just to throw me off, or what? I don't know how to feel right now. Is that a storm? What is happening? The wind just really picked up. Now it's sounding like there's rain. Is this misleading me too? Dude, I don't know where to look. Dude, I don't know what's happening. Why am I saying dude so much? What? What? Well, that broke very easily. Well, that's just not cool. It's invisible. The Colossus is coming. Holy moly, you were distracted by 0 out of 3 gramophones. You were forced to accept the Colossus. What? Okay. Hello, I just wanted to say this quick message. So thank you for taking the time to engage with the short experience I've made. I do really appreciate you being here to support my artistic efforts as I continue to evolve as both a game developer and as a musician. I really don't think I'd be here making the things I am without you all being here. If you weren't aware, I am both the creator of Fire Games as well as the musical artist behind Auric Echoes. This actually isn't a standalone game, rather an interactive extension to my latest album entitled The Colossus is Coming. It's an art rock, experimental art rock album I've been writing and recording over the past couple of years, and it's a project that truly means the world to me. It has a lot of influences ranging from electronic music to contemporary jazz to and noise rock. I would greatly appreciate you giving the album a listen. If you're fans of musical artists like Radiohead or Bjork, I think you'll really enjoy it. It's available on every major streaming service. I would also like to ask you to possibly donate to me in my studio so I'm continuing to make the art that I love while I'm going through college and onward. Any amount of money or any number of music streams are more helpful than you could ever imagine. With all that said, thank you again for being here and making my life just a little bit better. You're all amazing. I don't know why I couldn't listen to the words that were on the screen. Why am I saying listen? I don't know why I couldn't read the words that are probably on the screen. Whatever. You know what? We're just going to bypass the fact that I can't read when it comes to recording videos. Because for some reason I have this issue. But this game was great. It was a great experience. I felt like it was very misleading. Because, you know, where we are, it's changing. It's looking grim. It's looking like we're just going to die here. But then the guy that's talking on the recording, at the very end, it's the giant or whoever he was talking with, the Colossus, is reassuring, I'm not terrified. Like, I'm not going to hurt you. You're fine. So the area around us is sending us a message of death. but the recordings are speaking of friendship. And it's very misleading to me, because at the very end too, it's what is happening, and the fact that we get distracted 3 times and then we just accept the Colossus. I'm very curious, so I feel like maybe there's different endings or something. I don't know, but this was really good. Link in the description below. I might have to go and listen to this album as well. Like, this is pretty cool to have an extension, a game extension of an album. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. I don't know if that's ever been done before, but I'm definitely wanting to take a listen to that album. But link in the description below to play this game. If you enjoy this, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this. If any games you'd like to see me play for future videos or series, leave a suggestion down below. I take them into consideration, and if I pick your game, you get a shout out. And if you're new around here and you've been enjoying what you're seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified of my next video. But I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.